Previously on The Blast, first world problems with Meg Lanning.
No, it turned out to be a sparkling Shiraz, which I only noticed when I popped the cork out and it sort of exploded, and it was delicious.
Meg's poaching drama.
I lose all the white bit on it, and so I've just gone back to frying my eggs. Frying my eggs or omelette.
And she sends us across the
I'm going to
ditch.
say Sophie Devine from New Zealand. She's quite smart and entertaining, so I reckon she'd be a good one to check in with.
Well, guys, clearly isolation is doing some strange things to people because you heard it there. Meg Lanning told us a couple of days ago to catch up with her arch rival, Sophie Devine. So we've fired up the Blast satellite. You there, Soph?
Yep, we are in.
Brilliant. Hey, great to see you. And I've got to say thanks for finding the time to catch up with us because you've been super busy. I've been following you on Instagram and you've been doing every single challenge out there, including the Blast Challenge. So now there's 2 athletes in this group that have completed that. But I've got to say, are you the busiest Kiwi in isolation right now?
Oh, yeah, look, I think we're all trying to just keep ourselves busy. I've got to say that my house is looking immaculate at the moment, although I've got nothing else to do now, so sort of waiting for the next challenge to pop up. The stump challenge, I still can't believe Finchy getting 60 must have been rigged, I think.
Oh, settle on. That's how strange you're talking about.
Oh, I mean, I'd like to see it in real life, that's for sure.
Ooh, okay. We're going there, are we? Well, let me go somewhere as well, because I think, look, to be honest, you've come on the Blast a bit, and we absolutely love you getting on, so we know you quite well. We're just a little bit concerned about you, because we think when you've got time on your hands, some sort of questionable decisions are made by yourself. It's not just us either. So when some of your teammates heard you were going to come on, they also were a little bit worried.
Okay, please continue. I'm going to write down some names here if they've been dobbing me in.
So we've decided to organise a bit of a divine intervention.
Oh.
And we've got someone along who wants to have a bit of a chat with you.
Oh, no. No.
You there, Katie?
Is this the intervention?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is. Thanks for joining us. What is it that you want to say to Sophie?
Look, mate, obviously I'm a bit worried about you in isolation. Look, I know that you've got a lot of tattoos, and I'm worried that you're going to get some more shit tattoos while you're in isolation.
Well, look, I think the one probably positive thing is that tattoo parlours are actually closed at the moment, although I'm sure online I could learn a new skill and probably patch up some new ones.
Yeah, look, I thought it might be worthwhile just for the viewers out there to hear a few tattoos that you've got. I mean, some may be good, some may not be. Tennis racket on your elbow, obviously for tennis elbow, for those that don't know. The heart on your other elbow.
Yes, yep. So we do have them, if you can see them, very small. That one, probably a little bit bigger than I anticipated. And I got it, after I went to the Australian Open, I was inspired by Roger Federer. Of course, when you get inspired by Roger Federer, you get stupid tattoos on your elbow. Makes a lot of sense.
Well, I've actually, Susie was going to come along, but yeah, she was a bit worried. I mean, obviously, you guys have batted together for a very long time for the White Ferns and for the Strikers. I'm not sure what's going to happen down the line there, but she was a bit concerned as well that if she continued to open with you, that she would have to get a tattoo. And she was a bit worried that you might sort of suggested like up on the top lip, on the chin, or, like maybe something like rhymes with tick on the forehead, that kind of stuff. So I don't know, are you thinking about going down that line with those, or? Yeah,
look, I think any ideas that you've got, and you've listed some really good ones as well there.
Thanks.
I know I've heard as well bees on the knees is also an option, or something about the Achilles heel, something along those lines. But look, I've got
moose
time.
on the knuckle.
Moose on the knuckle.
Not even, that's a bit unfortunate, but some people can't help, I guess.
No.
What is it that you really want to say to Sophie, Katie? Is this your time?
Look, all I want to say is that I appreciate the humour that you've got. I'm a bit worried about your body. I mean, you're obviously getting on a wee bit in age and appearance. But look, please, while you're in isolation over there in Perth, and the rest of us are back in New Zealand training, like pretty hard, as you're aware. Please just be responsible. I think that you've got probably enough ink. And if you do, can you just please keep it away from the public eye? I'm done with this intervention, Megan. I think that's probably, we've said enough here, I think.
Good on you, Katie. Thanks for calling in. We really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate
No worries.
Thanks,
Keep
Marty. I think.
See you.
Soph, I mean, look, there was big concern, so we had to do that.
Well, look, I know you've got my best intentions at heart, and look, I wasn't really thinking about getting any more tattoos, but I think now you've actually put the idea in my head, so I'm probably going to go onto Amazon later today and purchase a tattoo machine, so thank you for that.
Look, if they can do it in prison, a little home job should be easy.
Exactly. What's a little bit of pain, I'm sure. I mean, I can't really even draw a stick figure, let alone any other intricate designs, but we've got time here, people. We've got time.
We'll get some suggestions coming through to you over the next bit. We'll help you out.
No.
Sorry?
What do you know about prison?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hey,
There's a whole nother life before this blast show.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that tip off. We'll another time. So if we'll go to something a little bit lighter now, it's a segment we like to call ISO and Tell, and we've asked you to. We are still looking for a response, by the way. We are looking for something. Sorry, what have you got to show us?
Well, I'm also looking for a sponsor, obviously, with a lot of downtime. I'm also a big golf fan, so what I've got is my cup, simple cup, and I've actually managed to purchase. See, golf balls indoors. I know my mother taught me well to stay away from the window. So I've got these lovely little soft sort of balls that travel exactly like a golf ball. So I've been absolutely hounding this. I've set up cups all around the house, just working on my short game because that really is not my strength. And that's, I think, what's trying to keep me together during this isolation.
So have you seen the latest one on Instagram where a dad puts the cup on a son's head and he rides his bike away and he chips it and gets it in as the boy's riding away?
No, look, I mean, that's probably that's the next step really for me. I mean, I haven't managed to get this in from 5 metres away yet.
Move on.
Yeah, we'll just leave that one, I think.
Look, I'm surprised you didn't mention a trophy of some description because overnight you're just raking in the awards left, right and centre. Now, rumour has it might be your third one on the trot, but you won the Players Player Award last night. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was certainly a different awards ceremony than what we're used to. Obviously, we usually sort of come together usually after a game or a series and celebrate in the changing rooms with this award, but it was obviously done over a Zoom meeting with everyone there, which was really special. The Players Player Award is probably one of the most special awards, I think, because it is from your teammates, from your peers, from the people that have been slogging it out on the field alongside you. So to be recognised in that way is certainly... Yeah, it really means a great deal to me as a player. And was that one of the first sort of directives as the new captain of New Zealand as well to the players, was that, vote for me and you'll play next year? Exactly, yeah, so it's great. No pressure, guys. No pressure at all. Look, speaking of next year, it seems a long way away at the moment, but Home World Cup for New Zealand. Now, the last time you had a Home World Cup, you won it in 2000. England won the 50 over, Australia won the 50 over. What are the Kiwis' chances? Yeah, look, I think very good. I think obviously past records is going very well for host nations at World Cups. We just absolutely can't wait to get started. Obviously, what Australia put on the table was incredible, and obviously we were really disappointed not to be there at the MCG on the 8th of March, but I was really fortunate to be there as a spectator and as a fan of women's cricket. It was really emotional, I think. Yeah. I mean, not only because I wasn't playing and was crying because of that, but to walk into the stadium and even the whole walk to the stadium was absolutely unbelievable. The swarms of people heading up to the MCG and then getting in there and just, I took a couple of moments just to actually sit back and look around and see all these people are here to watch women's cricket. And yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic spectacle. I thought Australia were deserved winners, and I mean, Katy Perry was not bad either. I thought Sophie Devine, outstanding though. I thought she absolutely humdinger. She was rip snorting. So, look, I thought it was fantastic. And I think the really exciting thing about New Zealand hosting it is we're going to do it our own Kiwi way. I think we're not going to be able to fill out 80,000 people. I don't even think we've got 80,000 people in New Zealand. So it's going to be a really, I guess, unique tournament, and one that I'm really excited about. The opportunity to play around New Zealand and to take the game with the best players in the world. It's going to be, something huge, a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, we're super excited. We are counting down. So before that, of course, the WBBL season. Are we going to see you back at the Strikers this year?
Yeah, not too sure yet. Obviously, things have all been put on hold with the situation at the moment. So I am off contract at the moment, but sort of working through those negotiations at the moment. Sort of.
I think Katie Martin's got your contract.
Oh yeah, she just wants a bit of extra money. I don't know why. She's only got 4 houses and bloody all the rest of it. But, no, look, I think given the situation at the moment, it's actually given me a bit more time to sort of think back and I guess weigh up all my options. I know I'm certainly near the end of my career, so I wanted to make sure I'm making some really smart decisions, whatever way that ends up.
Oh, we are looking forward to finding out. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for being an awesome sport. Tell us who we should chat to next, Soph, a Kiwi, and give us an Aussie as well.
Well, look, I mean, I'm not going to say Katie Martin because I've heard enough of her gob. I'm going to have to nominate, though, my smash sister, Susie Bates. I'd love to see her on here. And I think an Aussie, I mean, I did beat her in the stump challenge for about 24 hours, so I'm going to go with Beth Mooney.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love your work, Soph. Mel, thank you.
Smooth swing, Soph. Thanks heaps.
Cheers.
See you guys.